I'm going to be sharing with you my years of spa management experience, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, everything.
A lot of energy goes behind it to ensure that each guest or each customer that walk into your facility has an amazing experience.
If you're interested in hearing all about that, then keep on watching. Welcome or welcome back to another video. It's your girl Paula Smith here.
So I'm going to be sharing with you my spa management experience. Now I know the first thing that comes to your mind is this position probably is the most peaceful and serene job ever. Spa management comes with its challenges sometimes. I could remember the first day I got promoted from spa receptionist to spa supervisor, and I had so much to learn. As a receptionist at the time, of course I knew of the few background errors that happens here and there, but as I transitioned into my supervisor role, I then came to the understanding that there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to ensure that the operation itself runs seamlessly. When it comes to managing your spa, you have to take the whole perspective into consideration: the cost factor, budgeting, scheduling, inventory, and most importantly, knowing how to manage your appointment schedule. My previous experience working in spa management was at a luxury resort spa, and I made several mistakes in the beginning in terms of not reading my appointment schedule properly. So there were times when the therapist already checks the guests into the treatment room about to start their service. They're assuming that me as the manager, I would have already have their products laid out for them, or I would have handed over to the receptionist to hand it over to them, and that just did not happen, all because I wasn't being as vigilant as possible to ensure that the therapist does have the specific products and tools that they need to perform these services. So it is important as a spa manager when you come to work, and even throughout your shift, to monitor your appointment book closely in detail so that you can avoid any errors possible when it comes to providing your therapist with the specific products and tools that they need to perform these services. The second most challenging thing definitely would have to be the mechanical issues. Like I mentioned before, I used to work in a resort, so there's a lot of mechanical and maintenance work that goes on throughout the day just to ensure that the property itself is being kept to the highest standard. The majority of the maintenance and mechanical work occurs during the daytime when the guest is outside enjoying the pool out of their room, so that the resort itself wouldn't have any complaints. But there were times that created a challenge for the spa because our operation operates in the daytime, and I just remember finding a way to maneuver through it all. Especially, for example, if the water pressure is low, we would have to run the water at least an hour before the service starts just to make sure that the guest experience is seamless. Sometimes I had to use my discretion to offer in-room services for the guests in the comfort of their room just to make sure that the guest experience is seamless. The ultimate thing that broke my heart during my experience is denying a guest from having a service due to the fact of any medical conditions. That could be a recent surgery or recent injury or a terrible case of epilepsy. There's so many contraindications that can prevent a guest from having a massage. I'm a people's person. I don't like to disappoint anybody, and so when I have to deliver that news, knowing the fact that they came on vacation to enjoy paradise, yes, we want them to experience a beautiful service. It is mandatory that you deny them of the service just to protect the company. Also, we have to ensure that their health and safety is top priority, and to know that unfortunately they're not able to get it, it just breaks my heart every single time. Now, every spa manager in the world love a busy day. I love busy days in the operation because that means we're gonna make some moolah. But also some days it would be so busy, and the day before or even that morning, I would be so nervous in the event that a therapist calls in. And if that happens, that would throw your entire appointment schedule off balance. So you're left to find another therapist to come in to cover the shift. So to work smart and not hard, because we're all about working smart and not hard, I would look on the schedule the day before to see which therapist is off, let them know, look, tomorrow is busy, we book right up. I know you off, but if you're interested in making some extra money, I would need you to be on standby in the event that someone calls in. And so by you doing that, you would have already made the therapist aware in the event that you do need them, they're on standby. And so that's why it's so important as a spa manager. It's not necessary, but it's a great plus if you have your certification in either massage therapy, esthetician, nail technician, hairstylist, makeup artist, you name it. In the event that should the circumstances arise where you cannot find anybody, you can jump right in and perform the service. Another thing to take into consideration on a busy day is to monitor your spa facility. Time is one of the most, the most important thing when it comes to the spa industry. Guests book at a specific time and they are expected to start at the Pacific time. And so I just remember just ensuring that the therapists already have their room set up. When the guest checks into the spa, that they get the health questionnaire right away, that the spa host is already on standby to get the guests all checked in into the amenity area. All of that plays an important role in ensuring that the guest service starts on time, it ends on time, there's no overlapping or an additional wait time for another service to go in that treatment room, and you're just making sure that everything runs, like I said, seamlessly. Now, a key tip that I did at the end of my shift is I would just wash off my whole entire hand. When I get into my car, I would just release all of that negative energy that may have impacted my overall well-being throughout that day, because I don't want to take that home. And like I said, working in a spa, it's a vibration of energy, and there's good energy and there's bad energy. And so I would just wash off and release all of that negative vibration of energy so that I can prepare myself for the next day of work. So it definitely was a pleasure sharing this video with you, and I hope if you're a spa manager watching this video, something that I said you related to. If you're considering becoming a spa manager, I hope that this video encourage you and lead you in the right direction of learning how to properly manage your spa. Now, the things that I did mention in this video is not every single detail that I've experienced working as a spa manager. I probably may do a part 2, but you can let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. Bye for now. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.